report in, but I have a problem with the, I cut the alternator harness apart kinda. There's a bunch of EPA plugins from the 12A. They were all like vacuum solenoids for emissions, and you know, I did a rat's nest thing on it a long time ago. So there's a bunch of extra plugins there, so I cut out what I thought I didn't need, and now my dash doesn't work. My running lights obviously don't work now still, and my turn signals don't work anymore. All I have is headlights and brake lights, so, but I got my line for a mechanical gauge, as you see, and then my wideband hooked up. A is the rear rotor, B is the front rotor like it was on the last one. I got a fire extinguisher in here and a spare battery, because I think all I did is I wired up, look at that, listen to that, I wired up the alternator on a, my windshield wipers work though just fine, so I put Rain-X wiper blades on it with the pin outs, and it works good. It's a little bit short, but be alright, I can see. But I wired the two poles on the alternator, not the main supply one, the big fat one with the nut. I got the two little prongs wired up on together with a flip switch onto the positive side of the battery, and I'm going to see if it runs the car or not. That's why I got my half-inch wrench and a spare battery that's fully charged. See, I'm going to go take it and go get some soda right now and see if she runs. Just got off work. It's about 4 o'clock. So I got the hood open a little bit just so if I need it I can get in there. Oh, that's right. Good. In there temporary. This is my switch for my vacuum pump. It's an old Volvo pump. It's the cheapest vacuum pump you can get. Just wired off of a house switch for right now. I got a lot of janky shit going on in here that I gotta correct. But I got my IDA with 34 millimeter Venturis, and I got Edelbrock 160 gallon per hour pump. I don't have a beehive in there, but I got the oil cooler. That thing is a pretty big one. So my tack doesn't work or none of that, even though it's running off the stock ignition. Yeah, you can see that blacker part is my oil cooler, so it's pretty big. I just got it zip stripped up in there for now. Letting her warm up. For the exhaust, just has the 12A header cut in half, bolted up with a they're dual runner separate headers, and I just put long 2-inch glass packs on it, so it's pretty loud, but it's a lot quieter than what it was without any kind of suppression, and it's not too bad inside the car. Idling it ain't too bad, so sounds like she's getting a little more temperature in there. She running a little better. I run a Weber, or I run a random rear counterweight on the rear of the motor that approximately was the same thing as I needed. I don't know for sure. It was just a counterweight I had laying around. I stuck it on the motor, said fuck it, and then I put my lightweight flywheel on it, and she zings pretty good. On transient throttle, see it goes really lean, so I got a lot of tuning to do to it, but it raps. So see if the heat will work. charged or it's charging the battery up, but I can't tell. Because the windshield wipers were really slow when the battery was dying. But I got it on the same alternator, just wired it up. So, fuck it, let's go. While you're just cruising is just to bog it. Doesn't always work. Clutch that came out of the stock 12A from this car initially, the one that burnt the coolant seal. And I think I got this motor choked out enough it's not going to overpower with the smaller 34mm Venturis. Just out of necessity, I need to have it working good. I need my truck for something else. It's got to do something else, and it's my only mode of transportation right now. And my wife's got to take my truck and go do something for me. So I'm trying to get this so that way at least I can be a week with it and not have any issues. To that goal a couple of times with the 12A, but it's so that rear rotor I think kind of went out on it on the race car motors.